Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Josie with Awakened Soul, and we are here for a reading about the person on your mind and your connection with each other. Today's reading is going to be an energy check on both of you and the connection you share with each other. So I'm going to get started by pulling a few cards on you to see how you are being represented in the connection right now versus your person, and then lastly, the connection itself. I hope to bring you clarity and insight in our reading here today, and I'm so glad you have joined me. I hope you're having an amazing day or night whenever you're here with us. Let's see what's going on with you energetically. We have the hyena. Okay, interesting. Let's get a secondary card for you, and then I'll pull a couple for your person. You could be a fire sign or have strong fire placements. We also have the turtle, and it actually came out with the fish. So you're getting 3. You got a bonus card here today. And the fish and the turtle are both water elements. So you could also have strong water placements in your chart as well. I think right now you're trying to be as adaptable as possible in this connection, but you also have a little bit of a cynical attitude. So I don't know if there's this element of you feeling pessimistic of the future with this person or what, but I feel like there is this energy of cynicism to you, where I think you have strong feelings for this person. You're excited by this connection, but part of you is like, okay, I'll believe it when I see it. You're a little bit pessimistic. You're trying to go with the flow and remain adaptable, but you're not fully locking yourself in 100% until you feel like you have the green light to do that for some reason. So maybe this person's a little bit wishy-washy. They may come in with mixed messages sometimes, and instead of you falling into the trap of playing along with this hot and cold dynamic, you're more like, okay, I see you over there. I'm watching you. I have my eyes on you. I like you. I hope this works out between the two of us, but I'm going to keep my eye on you and we'll see where this goes. Like, that's the kind of attitude you have. I'm kind of loving it though. I'm kind of loving this attitude. I think you're also keeping some of your cards close to your chest. You're not revealing all of your emotions to this person. You may give little sprinklings here and there, but I think that you are just being very guarded and careful, but in a practical way. It's not because you're scared to be vulnerable. You just want to make sure that it's a safe space to be vulnerable with this person before you go all in, okay? Before you lay all your cards out on the table, you're keeping an eye on this person. Very interesting. You may specifically have Pisces placements in your chart because of the fish here. You don't have to, but I love to shout that out for, bonus confirmation. I'm going to reshuffle these cards in and see what's going on with your person now. I'm very curious, and I'm loving your energy so far. Okay, talk to me about this person now. What was that? That was the cobra. Okay, I'm not going to reach down to grab it, but just take my word for it. Your person got 3 cards too. That's strange because I only intended on getting 2 for each of you. You might be seeing I'm not kidding you guys. Right when I was about to say that, I looked up and saw 333 on the timer, and I was literally about to say you might be seeing repeating 3s. Okay, so there's something about repeating 3s being important to this connection. I don't know if you met in the month of March. Both of you could be life path 3s. Maybe you met on the 3rd of a month. I don't know. You can also look up angel number 333 if you want and see how it resonates with this connection. If anybody wants to be super awesome and comment angel number 333 down below, the meanings behind it, your personal take on the angel number, I would love you. You're the best. But there's definitely something to that, okay? To me, when I see repeating 3s, it's usually a sign that my divine team is watching out for me. They have my back. It's time to work as a team with someone, so on and so forth. It also relates to security. Okay, anyway, we have the cobra, that's fire energy. We have the elk, this is earth energy. And we have the butterfly, air energy. So your person could have fire, earth, or air placements, or maybe they just have a really diverse astrology chart. That's also a possibility. It's very interesting. So your person is also watching you. The funny thing about this is your person is watching you. They're also observing you, but they don't have as much of a cynical energy behind that. It's not because they're skeptical of you. I think your person really does see a lot of good qualities in you. They're happy with what they're seeing. They're not watching you because they're protective of themselves, or they're like, I'll see it or I'll believe it when I see it type of vibes like you. This person is more watching you because they're interested in you. They're watching you because they like the way that you work. They like the way that you speak, the way you behave, the way you move. It's more of like an awestruck kind of energy, and that's the reason they're watching you. They feel like you're very smart. They feel like you can teach them a lot of things. Maybe you think in different ways than they do. Maybe you're quite opposite in your belief systems or the way you live your lives. And so they're watching you because they're interested in you. They want to know how you work. They like the way that you think. You're probably different than other people they've dated in the past, and so they're curious about you. They also feel this natural energy of wanting to protect you, to protect this connection and let things unfold. The elk in this deck is representative of divine masculine energy, specifically from the earth element. There's only 2 in the deck. One is fire, one is earth, okay? So this person may show you that they're showing up for you in practical ways. Creating a harmonious home, paying for dinner dates, making sure you're taken care of, checking in on how you're feeling. When you're sick, they might be the type of person that brings you soup or flowers or rents a movie for the 2 of you watch together until you feel better. That type of energy. They want to show you that they're showing up for you in practical ways and consistent ways. This is reminding me a little bit of a reading I did earlier. So I don't know if you got the chance to watch that or not, but if you haven't, maybe scroll through my page, see if any readings call out to you. Because I just had a very similar message come through in a reading I recorded earlier. But anyway, this person also is excited to see how things are going to unfold with you as time goes on. We have the butterfly. They are already under the assumption that this connection is going to continue to grow over time, and it's going to grow in really good ways, okay? So maybe they've already thought about marriage or higher level commitment with you. I'm not saying that they're necessarily ready for that right now, but they've thought about how there's a really good potential here. They like what they're seeing with you. They feel this natural desire to want to show you this, to show up for you, to keep things moving, keep things growing, and to be the one that's kind of leading the way or taking a lot of action towards you. Your person's energy is very interesting compared to yours. I'll tell you that. I think that you see a lot of potential in this connection as well, but you're a little bit more pessimistic and skeptical than this person is. This person is kind of like, I like what I'm seeing. I can't wait to see how this is going to unfold. You're like, all right, I'll believe it when I see it. I like it too, but I'm not, jumping the gun here or anything like that. So very interesting. Let's get out a couple of cards on the connection itself now. What's the energy of the connection? Okay. So we have the oyster. We also have the sea serpent. Okay. This is interesting, you guys. 2 water energies, by the way. The sea serpent in this deck represents the sacral chakra, which is also ruled by water, the element of water, and the oyster is as well. So honestly, I feel like this is a very emotional connection. There's a lot of emotional undertones to it. So even if you're not outright professing your love for one another on a regular basis, I think there's a lot of unspoken emotional energy. You both just kind of feel, you understand it. Right now, what I'm seeing is that the connection is, I just heard under lockdown, okay? So right now, it feels like it's closed off from its full potential, maybe because both of you are a little bit guarded. You're just watching and waiting right now. But once those floodgates are opened, so to speak, I feel like it's going to flow really, really smoothly. I wouldn't be surprised if you and this person have recently started this relationship or this connection. It could be new for some of you watching, and that's why you're kind of watching and waiting to see how they behave. They're kind of awestruck over you, but see a lot of potential for the future. This could be new. And if it's not, if you've been with this person for a while, maybe it's time to start opening up more, because I feel like both of you have just been really reluctant to just kind of go for it and say exactly what you want and how you feel. It's interesting that both of you are kind of in this watching energy, but for different reasons. So let's dive deeper in the message. I'll extend this reading a little bit longer than I had planned, simply because I'm curious and I want to. I'm going to see what their innermost thoughts and feelings are for you. And if you are still here, this has resonated with you so far, let me know by liking the video, and don't forget to subscribe so you can stick around for more in the future. I'm using a new deck that was just sent into the channel by Rob. Thank you again, Rob. This is the Accurate AF Tarot. And the images on these cards are beautiful. Very beautiful. Okay, so talk to me about this person's deepest thoughts and feelings towards the viewer, please. Okay. We have the Empress. I don't know if I can show this card. I'm going to have to cover it up with my thumb, just in case. I don't want to get demonetized, okay? Centered and abundant. Like I said, this person can really see a future with you. I don't know if the two of you have discussed wanting to have kids or starting a family, or maybe you already have kids from previous relationships. You don't have to resonate with that for this to be your message. But for those of you who know that resonates, take that as extra confirmation. To me, this is symbolizing creating something with you. This person thinks about creating a life with you, bringing life into the world with you, whether that's literal through having kids, or more imaginal, as in they feel like the two of you have a lot of potential to bring good into this world, maybe by starting a business or a charity, or just by existing with each other, right? There's also a lot about creation and creativity. So I don't know if you both are creative people. You could be artists of some kind, musicians, entrepreneurs, but there's a lot of creative energy and creative potential that they think about, and that's actually just present in the connection itself, because the sacral chakra rules over creativity, emotions, sensuality, presence, joy. Okay, anyway, all right, so what else does this person think and feel? I think they're also very, very physically attracted to you. I'll tell you that much. They're very physically attracted to you. We have the Hermit, and again, there's nothing on that card, but just to be safe, I got to cover it up a little bit. We have contemplation and soul searching. I feel like you help this person to reach depths of themselves they didn't even know were there, and maybe that's why they like to observe you and watch you, and they're a little bit awestruck by you and the way your mind works. I think you have awakened this person to their true potential. And I just heard king and queen. So maybe they view the two of you as like a king and queen dynamic, where the two of you have a lot of potential to create and grow and develop with each other over time. I think you help this person reach new heights, whether you're aware of that or not. You inspire them. You've helped them to see themselves and their own potential in ways they didn't see before they met you. We have the Eight of Swords. Okay. Overcoming fears and self-entrapment. Yeah, oftentimes I take the Eight of Swords as a card of invisible prisons, as I call it. It's self-imposed limitations. And again, we were just talking about that. You help this person see their own potential and maybe how they were holding themselves back before they met you. You really inspire them to be a better version of themselves. And I think they're grateful for that. And they're also awestruck by it, because I don't think anybody else has touched their heart in the same ways you have. Okay. We have fortitude. Okay. Vitality and courage. It is number, I'm so bad with Roman numerals, number 8. Geez Louise, I don't remember what major arcana that is. Oh no. If you guys want to share down below, you can. I'm going to look it up real quick, okay? Bear with me. Give me a moment here. Let me whip out another guidebook. Jeez. I am embarrassed now. Just kidding. It happens. If you guys are still here, maybe take this opportunity to go get yourself a glass of water or something. Take a breather, do a little mini meditation. It shouldn't take me more than a minute here, okay? I should know this. I feel like I'm gonna be kicking myself when I get here because I'll be like, oh duh, I knew that. It's strength. Obviously, fortitude, strength, hello. Exactly. Anyway, no negative self-talk allowed on this channel. Accidents happen, mistakes happen. And sometimes when I channel, I compare it to being stuck in jello or jelly. In a lot of ways, it's just my mind isn't working the same logical way it does when I'm not channeling. So that's part of it too. Yeah, the world of emotions. I think you're bringing out this person's emotions too. Maybe they were very stoic before they met you. You're kind of teaching them how to understand their own feelings, go with the flow, accept their feelings, and really enjoy pleasurable experiences, not take things so seriously all the time. I also feel like this person honestly didn't have deep feelings for past partners. That's not to say they were never in love. This isn't like a rom-com where you entered the room and they fell in love for the very first time. I do think that they have been in love in the past, but their understanding of the true depths of love have been realized through you. It was probably more shallow in the past for them. They're starting to understand the true depth of their own heart with you, which is a beautiful thing. So have they been in love in the past? Probably. Have they truly been in love in the past? Probably not until they met you. So I'm loving this, you guys. I'm gonna get you a couple of personal messages out and close your reading. Okay, no thank you. That was too many. There we go. All right. Yeah, you're really helping this person access their own depths, okay? So your first personal message is the Finch. New opportunities and choices are opening to you now. Claim them. Okay. And then your affirmation of the day, I'm going to read it and then hold it up. I invite you to affirm it with me. You can do that by commenting down below. I am exactly who I need to be in this moment. All your past actions are teaching moments for your present self. Every lesson takes you to the present moment, to exactly who you need to be. Beautiful. Very true. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave this reading here. Thank you so much again for joining. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day or night. And until next time, bye for now.